Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Garden's Poker Night and Poker Night Live's stand-up comedy evening. Please welcome to the stage your first comedian, Chip Potworthy.
Hey, all right, yeah. Do me in, guys, do me in. First of all, can we get a hand for the host? No, seriously, please, get the man a hand. He only plays trash. Oh, if you guys are anything like me, you play too much poker. Here's how you can tell. If you've ever seen a mismatched couple, a 10 with a 2, and thought to yourself, Doyle Brunson, well, chances are you played too much poker. If you've ever been stuck in traffic and you looked at the license plate of the car in front of you and saw it says AKQJ9 and thought to yourself, busted straight. Well, there's a really good chance you played too much poker. If you've ever just gotten done giving your old lady a massage and looked at her and said, action's on you, you probably played too much poker. If you've ever come home to an astronomical receipt from Williams and Sonoma, and you thought to yourself, boy, my wife sure is pot committed, well, then you definitely play too much poker. And speaking of my wife, I'm late for dinner, and I'm afraid my wife's gonna blind off my food. Thanks a lot. Hey, don't forget to tip your deal.
Live from the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles, it's Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game, sitting down with stand-ups featuring comedians Amir K, Adam Ray, and Michael McDonald. Poker Night in America app contest winners Todd Johnson and Yoshia Walker, actress Nicole Sullivan, and your host, Joe Stapleton.
Thank you, Tiffany Michelle. Hello, my babies, and welcome to Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game, sitting down with stand-ups. I'm your host, Joe Stapleton. I'm a poker commentator, and yes, I also do stand-up comedy, but you folks at home didn't come here to see me. You came here to see these guys. And when I say come here, I mean that literally for our two contest winners who have been flown in and staked for tonight's show. Even if they don't go home with any money, they'll at least end up with a tight 5. Before we get started, let me introduce my former roommate, Jesse Abromowitz. I got him the job as commentator because he still owes me for our deposit. Say hello, Jesse.
It's messed up, Joe. It's messed up.
Just a reminder to everyone, because he can see the whole cards, we cannot hear him. Tonight, we're playing No Limit Texas Hold'em. The blinds are 5-5, and everyone's in for $500. And right now, I'm running the light on this intro. So let's play some poker.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Go ahead, dealer Elias. Well, we have cards already. It's my turn to act. Oh, boy.
Are we allowed?
Yeah, no, we can all look now. And I have a hand to start things off. Ooh. I was going to make a joke about a 2-drink minimum to start, which I'm sure this is well-worn territory, but I did have a question for the stand-ups.
Yeah.
How do you not become a total alcoholic when you're in comedy clubs every night? And it's just so easy to get...
Well, I think the answer is at this table, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Is everyone... Okay, good.
Everyone here is very functional.
I ordered a drink! Where is the drinks, by the way?
I ordered a drink!
Go ahead,
I need to bet, right?
I raised
Because
15, yes.
Oh, no, they're the blinds.
Blind, I made it 15.
Right. I'm going to
Look at that. By the way, Jackie's here.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yeah.
Nurse.
Get ease there.
Been sweating.
You look like
You'll
you
know
look
if
like you want to fold.
I'm folding. How do I?
Jesus,
I'm
already?
folding and
Push it in the
handling a
middle.
drink order at the same time.
Oh, I'm exhausted
Live
already.
TV is hard.
Well,
Matt TV
that would match
pre-tapes.
your tired face.
Thank you so much.
So to stay in right now, I need to, yeah.
That's the one.
So Joe's opened the action with King
Yes.
10. Ray calls with A5 suited.
15 to you.
God.
Nicole, the most experienced poker player at the
That's
table,
probably
just
me.
said, oh, God.
Oh, no, that's made double,
Oh, it
right?
is you.
Yoshi?
You're Vodka Rebel?
Yeah.
Amir has called, and Yoshi
Here we go.
Interesting.
folds from the big.
I'm more nervous doing this show with you, Mike, than I have been for any of the other ones.
He's one of those people that makes you just feel comfortable, like you're in your mother's womb. Like no one will yell
Check.
at you or scream at you or call you names. Oh wait, the opposite.
Yeah, Mike's that favorite babysitter that you wished
Yes.
read to you in the mornings and not just at night.
Yes. Oh, The Places You'll Go by Mike McDonald.
You can check, bud.
I can't wait to see which one of you loses.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Check. That worked out nicely. I told him to check, and he did. Oh boy, here
So
it
action
is.
checks around. Adam Ray turns
boy.
2 pair.
check.
Both Joe and Amir drawing dead now.
Adam, it's to you.
I'm gonna raise again.
All joking aside, I need a drink. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is 20.
You want a drink? Yeah.
Adam bets
And
20.
At no point has Adam raised any part, but here he
This
is
really
betting
is
20.
a Mad TV reunion. Everyone's more concerned with the drinks than anything else. This sounds about right. All right, you two.
Play your poker, dude. Don't worry about us.
It's the two garbage hands.
You two circuit grinders.
I love this game.
Oh, buddy.
That was the card. That was the one.
Well, this changes everything.
Does it?
Yep.
You don't lift your cards up with two.
You can't?
No,
You
it's
can.
not.
You can. It's just,
I don't know.
You know, makes you. It's like
So Amir's
taking
gonna
the
get
mic out of the
punished
stand and not
It's like
calling
shooting
you
a
to the
basketball
side.
like this.
Yeah, or not moving the mic stand away.
Dude.
Now Amir
I don't know.
must call,
Adam's
hitting
bet
top
20.
pair.
I'm starting to think Adam asking me how to play before the show might have been.
What is it? What are you doing?
I just
That's it.
folded.
You win.
Wow.
Great.
You never fold at that point. You're pot committed. Oh my.
I don't know how to play this game.
First hand of the night
I'd like
goes
17 drinks.
to Adam Ray. Look, I really want to start getting into the Mad TV story since I've known Michael McDonald for
What do you
over
want?
15 years now.
Straight up.
But we've only got Yoshi here, who's now ordering a drink for the first hour of the show. So I want to make sure we get to know him a little bit. Let's check out our Yoshi interview.
Yoshi. No?
They're doing a package.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
I didn't understand.
We're not gonna get the closer.
If I got a good hand, I'm gonna play. You know, that's the name of the game. You're here to play. You know, I'm not gonna pity pat around. You know, come here to win. This trip is memories for me. You know, I'm always gonna remember this to the day I die because number one, I never been to San Diego, never been to LA before, never been this far, period, besides going to the East Coast. So I'm just gonna enjoy the experience and hopefully make some money.
So guys, this is Yoshi's first time ever in LA.
What up, Yoshi?
You're gonna be his first.
Yoshi. Welcome
Yeah,
to LA,
welcome.
buddy.
Welcome to LA. What do you think?
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
Now I need some Mad money now
There you
for
go.
Mad TV.
These guys made almost nothing on Mad TV. You should probably go
Yeah.
easy on them.
You should have
Okay, you got paid?
Yeah, you should have done an SNL show. They probably got paid a little better. All right, I'm out.
Yoshi, while you're here, you should take what's known as a Glitterati Tour. Don't you think?
I hear they're the best kind of tour.
Yeah, there's a tour guide here in town. Glitterati Tours, private tours, fantastic. How long are
Paul
you here
was
for?
10.
Until tomorrow.
Till 10 tomorrow. Oh, that might be tough.
Maybe a little
Waste
tight. And just look outside the window of your Uber.
But the minimum is a 10. Yeah, okay.
Yoshi's gonna fold for 5. All right, I'll play your game, you rogue.
Yosh, have you seen any Hollywood landmarks?
He'll answer after you do your bet.
I was gonna say, like, have you met Spider-Man or something cool like that?
Not
You
yet.
know, I saw Spider-Man versus Batman on Hollywood Boulevard way before it came out.
Like an actual
How am I doing?
near.
I want
Like
you
an
to
actual
actual after
fight
every one of your
between
jokes.
I knew a guy, I swear to God, who dated the woman who was Wonder Woman.
I went on a date with her also.
What?
Yeah, she ended up meeting someone right after me, but we
Maybe it
went
was
on-
my friend.
Could have been. The thing is, I wasn't
I'm going to. I'm gonna check.
that into her, and then she told me she played Wonder Woman on Hollywood Boulevard, and I was like, you know what?
On free phone.
I'm going to
I
bet
think this
20.
helps.
Sullivan will continue here with her flush draw, and neither player's a pair, so they're going to get rid of this.
Crackle pop. Is it a Nicole Ray showdown right now?
Yeah, apparently.
Classic.
We're not even towards classic, yeah.
Two-handed pull-up.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy. Soup's on me.
Just wink.
That's my new catchphrase.
Soup's on
It's
you.
on me?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I don't hate it.
I'm selling shirts in the lobby.
I don't hate it. By the way.
Also
Is it
sell-
Soup's on in the front, me in the back?
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Now I have to do something. I have to do 2, right?
No, just one. We're a
It's
5-5
5-5.
game.
Oh, I've always been known for my generosity.
As I scoff.
Have they started taping yet? Are we live?
Oh, we've been live for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, let me turn
Where's
it
the
on.
st- where's the step-
Knock, knock, Yoshi.
Yeah. Where's the stepdad cam? George, what's up? Thanks for the laptop. Let's go ahead and stay in the game.
Yoshi is a security guard at a
Grace.
casino in Mississippi.
Are you
and,
really?
Yeah, trust me, baby.
What?
I asked him to tell me the crazy
25.
story that he had heard, that he had seen there.
That's
and
the
he's like-
first question for any security guard / bouncer.
And he was like, I can't.
Well, that means it's good.
Yeah.
Or you're bluffing with your stories, too.
You like at the cards.
It involved the guy's,
I would,
Stay right.
I'll tell you
Stay
what it
right.
was.
Like,
well, I would venture to wonder most.
I gotta play
don't
my
veer the
game.
ship. Yeah.
Yosh, guys that probably aren't.
So, Nick, you're in for what?
25.
Okay. I'm going to see you. That's what that's called.
Oof, boy. 25?
It sounded perfectly like it rolled off the tongue.
Sadly, I
I'm
still
going
see
to
you.
see.
Spread it out, right? There we go. Love that. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Soup's on me, Mike.
Got him. Get it going, dude.
That's what you call it. Catchphrase callback.
Catchphrase go back. By the way, pitch that show.
Yeah.
catchphrase
I'm gonna check on this.
I'm going to check as well.
Sweet sassy molassy. Check, please.
Check it.
Wait, did you act, Nicole?
No, I checked.
Oh,
I
say
checked
sorry.
first,
Sorry,
yeah.
Lass.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't.
Ooh,
Jeez, my fault.
God.
She doesn't know what she's doing. I'm going to check.
Donald's deuces are still good here, 3 ways on the turn.
Bet now. 25 again.
Thanks.
Ooh, baiting.
First, she's got
I-
2 twos.
Just saying. I don't know. I don't see much else happening right now. I don't see a lot of hands happening
I'm gonna
that are
see
better than
you.
my hand.
I'm going to see you.
Soup's on Adam.
No, not this time, Amir. Bye-bye.
No one
up.
gets soup.
To the river here.
Is that the rival catchphrase?
Yeah, no one gets.
Soup's on me.
No one
gets
soup.
I feel like there's another fairly famous catchphrase involving no one getting soup.
I don't think we're allowed to say it on TV.
Oh, it's me?
Will we have to pay Larry David if we say?
I think so.
I'm going to check.
I'm gonna check because I've lost.
All right, show us a winner.
I've lost.
King high. Deuces.
Oh, I would have.
Little baby deuces.
They occasionally never loses.
Dang.
Tiny babies.
All right,
Good job,
guys.
Michael. Good hand.
Nice to have Michael. It is time for our first break, but when we get back, I'm going to tell you about the time me and Mike McDonald went to a bar when I was underage. True story. Coming up after this.
And I was 50.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
This sort of a rat-faced guy that I used to know, Joe Stapleton, asked me if I would do his show. And I said that I would, out of pity and just being a great person. Although I think the guys that won the contest, I think they're going to be the ringers. I forgot, Nicole Sullivan is a very, very good poker player. A terrible person and mother, and I think a racist, but a great poker player.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game, where we are sitting with stand-ups here at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles. We're gonna keep playing some poker. I did tease that I was gonna tell a story about me going to a bar underage with Michael McDonald. It's only because I got my first job on Mad TV when I was 20 years old, and I had to show a fake ID to get into our premiere party that year.
Dear diary.
It's me?
That's right, that's right.
Oh, it has to be 10?
Luckily, you had a beard at 11.
I did. I did have a beard.
When did you start shaving? Let's get right into it.
16, I think, maybe? 16, 17?
That's pretty late, right?
But I haven't been clean shaven since
No.
I
Your bar
went to
mitzvah.
college.
Yeah.
A lot of people assume I'm Jewish. I'm not sure how
You're
to
not.
take
What
that.
are you?
I'm Italian. I was raised Catholic.
Nice.
You know,
I used to play the clarinet.
I'm very good. We're all sharing.
I was circumcised at age 4, which was awkward.
Girls can do that, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a really horrific.
Action
I'm
on
back to
McDonald.
rest.
I'm
Not
glad
sure
we're
he
talking
knows.
about it.
That CBS is never doing that.
At the CVS.
Action is on.
It's your
Where are we at?
CVS.
Action's on Mike. Action's on you, man.
No, it hasn't. It's
You get
on-
the option. You got the option now because you're in the blind. Have you checked?
I have.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna check too. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Well, all right, 3 to the flop here.
That really kills the conversation when I get it wrong.
I
and
had
the
it.
action's on.
Yeah.
That's the nuts for Amir.
An A-wad. That's okay to say.
You can come up with new things that are allowed to say.
Me, yeah?
Yep.
I'm going to bet.
Whoa.
Crowd goes crazy.
Wow.
Was it 25?
Boy, that was a lot of chips, Mike.
Jeez.
Oh my God,
Jeez.
double-handed.
It's you, man.
It's making bananas.
Look the way he's got his chips stacked too.
I want to play.
McDonald leads here for what is essentially like 160% pot.
All right. Yeah, let's stay in. Let's stay in. You know what? Hey, guess what, guys?
That's
you know,
for you,
you know what's
viewing
coming?
audience.
Soup's on me.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Use it.
That's
Adam Ray
crazy,
calls
dude.
with
So I'm gonna-
6 high.
What?
Oh, okay.
Legal?
Okay, that's a string
It's
bet.
legal, right?
It is
What time
legal.
Yeah, it's not legal, but it's fine.
It's not legal?
He can
It's
say
fine,
raise.
It's fine, it's fine.
Is that not how you play?
It's a string bet is what he's.
No, you
what
said-
she's.
No, I can't string bet.
Did you
It's
say
fine.
raise?
raise.
No,
Yeah.
he said raise. He said raise, yeah.
Yeah, you can raise.
Yeah.
You have to raise now, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just do 20.
You're gonna be shot either way.
But you have to match your.
Oh, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry to bother you guys.
I know.
What'd you just raise it?
By the same amount.
Dang.
If you guys want to play, we can play.
Shot collar.
I'm in.
I can understand McDonald calling 25 more here with top pair.
Yeah, man. Take it.
Me and Mr. McDonald.
Even though you're both bluffing.
I want to know what you had. I want to talk to you about what you had.
For sure, yeah.
What you folded.
Well, I give great post game.
Me? I'm gonna check.
Why now? I'll bet 25.
Whoa. This is where the crowd also
You may
says
have
that.
it.
Biggest pot of the night.
So now
bad
McDonald does
idea?
find a fold
No.
with top pair
It depends.
correctly.
Did you want Mike to fold?
No? That was dumb, right?
Oh my
Well, no. I mean,
stars, what
sometimes
just
they're gonna
happened?
fold no matter
I don't know
what.
how to play.
Good for you, Amir. I should have stayed in. I bet you had nothing.
What'd you have?
Can I say?
You absolutely.
No,
if you
you
want,
want-
no, you don't have to.
She wants to know what he had.
No, I don't want to know what the winner had. I want to know what you folded with.
Won't that give away my secrets?
Then you don't
What's-
have to.
oh,
Absolutely.
Give away your secrets.
Absolutely, you don't have to say anything. No, of course
How
not.
about I'll tell you in sign.
Sure.
Is it Adams? It's fun to watch.
It's on Nicole.
Colt's going to open ace 9
So we
here.
were originally, before it turned out everyone was going to be on
Jeez
Mad TV,
Louise.
formerly. It was going to be stand-up, sitting down with stand-ups. Mike, I didn't know you as a stand-up comedian back then. When did
Many
you...
of my audiences still don't.
Right. But you've been doing it in the
You're a
last few
great
years
comic.
in touring, right?
Yeah, I was touring for a while, but I'm not anymore. I've folded on my tour.
Oh, perfect.
Into
well
the camera,
done,
Mike.
sir.
Into the camera.
Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Some agents watching, I was like, well, we're bringing it back after jokes like that. Did you, in your stand-up, is it like traditional, observational?
Thank you.
My stuff was kind of like story-based comedy. Like if I was gonna do a stand-up show after this and something funny happened here, I would talk about this.
Okay.
Mike,
If something
Not
happened.
joke-based.
I will say this, Mike is being modest. There's a lot of people that are great storytellers and performers that try to transition to the stand-up world and don't do it as swiftly as Mike did, and quickly picked up just the dynamic between the audience
rhythm.
and what's my timing?
Yeah, he goes, what is it? What do you call it?
Yeah.
You're very sweet, Adam.
Anyway, you're great.
I'd just like to add about Michael. I think he's phenomenal.
We get it, Amir. What am I doing?
You're playing poker.
No, actually, I'm
You
gonna.
guys know Michael's not currently casting any shows, right? You don't
Oh, well, in
have
that case.
I told him I was.
to- Okay.
How much?
Hey guys.
Oh.
Damn, look at that.
So
bully.
no players actually have a
Later.
pair here, but looks like Adam has led and Nicole's called, having the pre-flop aggressive lead.
Whoa. That's the move. Hey, Ray. That's what your poker name is?
Where's the soup at? Simmer?
Yeah.
Boiling?
Who's gonna get the frickin' minestrone tonight?
Minestrone. I raised to 150.
Wow! Soup is off.
Adam, looks
I
like
don't
your kid's not
condone
gonna
this
get
bet
those braces.
sizing, but it's certainly going to work here.
That's not even close to 150, though.
Is it not? Wait. Oh.
It's more like 25.
100's a whole stack. This is 100.
Look what I did to my chips.
I get it.
250, huh?
150.
Neither
go,
player
3
with
stacks
a
of-
pair. Just reminding you.
Oh yeah, this is about to get crazy, Cam. This one?
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. So now I can see her 150 and then raise, correct?
If you want to raise, just say raise.
I'll be right there.
Raise.
Sexy.
Thank you.
Now you have to make it at least 300 once
Great.
you say raise, though.
Hey, Ray.
Do that.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty crazy. Both players going back and forth without a pair, just ace high.
50,
What?
60,
Adam Ray
Public
Ben with that
school,
bar
everybody.
mitzvah.
Public school.
That bar mitzvah money.
80,
He's going 80, 20.
Oh my God.
100.
Just count them one at a time to be
It's
sure.
like this is like an episode of Sesame Street where we're watching a child learn to count.
You know what, guys? My parents split up when I was 9.
We're gonna go to commercial. We'll be right back.
The best, really, camera should be on you, Elias. The patience you have.
There it is, 300.
Whoa, dude. Holy moly. You're pot committed, Nicole, as I remember you telling me.
I understand the words.
You are.
Our apologies to the sound
Actually,
department
no.
for that
Officially,
tone.
with that raise, I'm not pot committed.
How many sets in the belly room is $300? Like 40?
They don't pay you in the
don't
belly
get paid
room.
for the belly room.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
Most sets are not. You're not doing it for the money in town. It's for the.
Look, he's doing the thing where he talks about
practice.
his business.
So look, guys, I've got this idea for.
So I guess-
It's like a curves, but it's a spin-off.
Son of a pearl.
It's a different type of workout regime. 2 sit-ups a year, a couple Hungry Man dinners, and watch Cool Runnings backwards.
Yoshi, how you
Even though Ray is completely bluffing here,
Dude, I
Nicole
got a hand. What?
has the worst bluff here.
Well,
What do
She
you
can't
have?
actually call and be good
it's
here.
$1 million question.
Well,
I know,
it seems
right?
kind of obvious what it would be.
Relax. I fold.
Oh, I
But
see.
you didn't.
Ooh,
Put that
Adam.
Adam, you came back strong
Put
with
that,
nothing.
Thank you.
Okay.
back. Bless. If you tell me later you didn't have it, I'll
Didn't show.
Give me a
Hashtag me
kid.
too.
hug
Hashtag
you.
me too.
Hug you.
I got a hashtag
Everything
for
I
you,
love.
Mike McDonald. I want to give you the hashtag for the little farm in Ojai.
Yes.
That's the charity that Mike's involved in. I want to give him a second to talk about that.
The Little Farm in Ojai is a, as everybody knows, there were big fires that happened in California, specifically Ojai and Santa Barbara. And the Little Farm in Ojai came about after the fires. There were lots of animals that were displaced and injured, and the Little Farm in Ojai is taking care of that problem in Ojai.
So we just have the info up there on the screen if anybody wants to donate to that. I really like do you have anything to do with the names of the animals? Because they're all funny.
They are all funny. No,
Yeah.
but the woman in charge of it, her name's Katie, and she's a very funny, very cool girl who is just dedicating her life to making a little corner of the world better.
It's awesome.
Mike told me that him coming on this show was his charity, but turns out there's a real one too. And guess what? It turns out Old McDonald does have a farm.
Oh my God! Wow!
Zinger! Great. We have to, hold on a second, I'm not done yet. We have to EI go back after this.
All right.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
My poker history consists of a lot of fraternity games, drunk cabin weekends in high school, realizing halfway through that it wasn't Uno. We're all here to have fun, and we're all playing for a charity, and by charity, I mean my striped shirt fund, and or rent, and or Jamba Juice budget.
Nice.
Nice. That's the soundbite.
We cut about 7 minutes of a Jamba Juice rant that Adam went on there. Welcome back, my babies, to Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game from the Gardens Casino here in Los Angeles. For the people at home that are occasionally hearing a voice from nowhere, that's our commentator, Jesse. Jesse, since we can't hear you, please heckle one of the comedians about their poker play.
Adam's limp call range is wide. Boo.
Do you think he went after Adam? I'm almost positive. Yeah, I didn't even have to hear him to think that,
Yes, it's
to know that he went
basically
after Adam.
Hey, dude. Do you blur out the middle finger? How do you do that?
No, please don't do that. It turns out sports fans are easily offended.
Right.
Oh, shit, I hope that didn't offend them.
Up. But you know what I mean? But you know what this really means?
No.
Abromowitz. All right.
Adam, you and Michael have been friends for a long time too, right?
Yeah, man. We go back
How'd that
to
happen?
the Heat days.
From the Heat?
Yo, so it was great actually. It was it was the first day of shooting for both of us, and we met in a van, like most people meet Mike.
30.
And,
Oh, it's 30?
and we had we shot basically for like an hour, and then we had the whole day off, and then like 4 days in a row. How much is it?
30.
And then we basically went to like Little Italy where we were staying and got drunk and went to Red Sox games and.
Cut to me right now. Cut to me.
Can we get?
Anyway, so then in 2006 we went to a horse race.
And the Heat was written by one of Mad TV's writers, right?
That's right, Katie Dippold.
Yeah.
30.
Man, I laughed nonstop in that movie. I was in tears for most of that movie. And then you.
But then Adam came on, and then what happened?
Well, then things got.
And then there were real tears because they were like, "Oh, his character blew up."
Don't. Oh, that Adam. Sorry.
Wow.
He knows.
Oh, that's awesome. Inside jokes are the best.
The audience at home loves that.
Is that a joke about your buddy Adam Devine?
I didn't. I shut down. I did the right thing.
Where's the game at?
Yep. No soup for me.
There you go. A little revenge, Nicole.
I see what's going on here.
I don't want to spoil the movie, but I was thrilled when you're the bad guy in the Heat.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a great bad guy.
Thank you.
You got.
You know what? Only the sweetest people in the world can play a decent bad guy.
Well, you've terrified me plenty of times. So when I saw you in the movies playing someone terrifying, I was like, oh, that's believable.
Wasn't one of my favorite lines in the movie, which I'm pretty sure is improvised, and if it's not, the story is terrible, but was when you were getting interrogated by Sandra and Melissa, and you said...
Sandra who?
Bullock.
Oh, Sandra Bullock.
Bernhard.
Or to you, she's called
Sandra Oh.
Sandy.
Honey.
Sandy.
Sandy, yeah.
But you said Melissa looks like the Campbell soup kid with a drinking problem, right?
Yeah.
And that was an improv, right?
Yeah, of course. If you like the line, yes.
I will say Mike McDonald is top 3, like, if not the best, funniest. Like as far as quick goes, it's you can't fucking keep.
And we're silent.
Let's just play poker.
Cut us for 20, but only for 20. Wait, can they even read my lips right?
And if you're wondering why your
have to be quiet.
volume went out for a second, that was the censor bleeping out a bad word.
Just
Just hit the reset button.
Well, we don't go to
Sorry,
black
sorry.
completely.
Sorry.
We don't go to black completely.
No, when you're giving a compliment.
That's fine. We're still on.
We think we may have been rescued by our commentator there, possibly.
Oh, might have been.
So Michael McDonald is a very good improviser, is what you were saying.
I'm saying he's one of the quickest people I've ever met in my life. Like, he's startlingly fast, and it's frustrating.
I was gonna say, because he stops the
amazing.
other performers dead in their tracks sometimes. I've seen him be so quick.
No, we're on set, and he just decides to go on a rant, and the crew is, people, camera holders, everyone's laughing, and you're just the butt of the jokes, and all you can do is just take
You
it.
just have to take it.
You have to take it. That's the good news.
You take your turn.
It's your turn. That's very sweet of you, Nicole, and very different from how most people know you to be.
Yoshi finally has himself a hand here worth playing.
Yoshi's gonna take the spotlight for a few seconds here. Do you want action or not, Yoshi? Bring it. Okay, here we go.
Yoshi's on board, by the way, guys.
But the crowd is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Definitely bigger than some of those belly room shows.
Yeah. What's the
15 more.
Right. Yeah.
The best is, Michael, when we transferred from you insulting me just in person on set to you when you were in the director's booth, where you got to do it over the loudspeaker.
Poker, right?
What did you direct Nicole on?
Matt TV. And he got to go. He got to go like, just so you know, like he got to do all of
Great
his bits
flop for
over
our
the
app
last
contest winner, Yoshi, who has hit top pair. It's a great flop for him because Adam Ray has also hit top pair, but worse
Hey, I
kicker.
want to know something from Mad TV tape nights. Was there something that one of you said to each other in a scene that you tried really hard to not break and stayed through, or ended up breaking because, like, how often would you try to say something to make someone break?
No. For some reason, I prided myself on, despite the fact that I love the Carol Burnett show, and I prided myself on never breaking. That wasn't my thing.
But
I don't.
you broke
that's,
a bet of 20 and a
I
call
broke
to the turn we go.
I
can think of a couple.
And all three were disappeared. I never broke. I don't. That's not what what I subscribe to. It's fine for other people. It's not what I think
Yoshi.
is the version of funny. All three
Grabbing for
times.
chips here.
The one was
30 is the number. Should keep Adam
That was
in the
purely.
pot.
I wasn't going to
No,
stop
you were-
until.
But the other
until
one was.
you were
You remember
done.
the other one was literally, and we got splashed with water, and they splashed you so hard that I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of fun.
I saw you make Mo Collins break one time when you were playing Stewart. And what
she was easy.
What I thought
that's
was
her
weird,
thing.
though, is that the show was pre-taped and they would include the versions where Mo broke.
Because that's part of it too.
You have such a good hand.
Mo breaking was
Yoshi going for value
equally as
here.
funny as not break. Like,
Should be
that
getting
was
called,
fun.
and that's going to be a nice pot worth $190 for Yoshi
I think I
Walker.
figured out Adam's pal. He's
Absolutely.
quiet when he's got a good
All right, Yoshi's got top pair. Adam also has top pair, but he is outkicked.
Outkicked Adam.
Yoshi.
Outkicked, young gun.
Outkicked.
Yoshi, look at that. That's a mighty pot for
I
you.
do have a
By
consolation
the way,
prize.
you guys realize that that's the first hand that Yoshi's played.
That's how you play.
Good stuff, Yoshi. I've got a consolation
Yosh,
prize
I guess
for
you
Adam.
could say you. Camera?
Get the suit.
Let's get Adam.
Oh my God, Adam with the
guess-
camera.
I guess
Hold on,
you could
this
say.
one's- oh, there we go.
I guess you could say you bounced me from that hand.
Because he's a security guard?
Yeah.
Oh,
I almost don't want to give you your plug
Because you
after this, but I am going to. Adam, Adam is a working stand-up comic, guys.
Used to be a working
McDonald had a funny farm over here.
Or now.
Adam, despite that joke, I'm still going to plug your shows coming up this week, folks.
dude.
If you're around LA or Phoenix, go check him out.
Look at that.
He's
If you
got
want
an
more of
amazing
this
podcast
Look at
also
that
called
font.
About Last Night.
If you want more of this comedy.
If you want more of this great font, look at that.
Wait, why did you like the font? The font is too bold, or what's wrong?
We couldn't afford an
It
expensive
seemed like it was
font package.
lazy. It's like when I did like a
To you, sir.
diorama
Did you
report on.
put them in the thing so the audience can?
The audience doesn't need it, no.
Yosh, that was an exciting hand. I just want to say, for the viewers at home, my heart was palpitating.
And now you're up. You're in. Look at
Isn't poker fun? Isn't it
I
exciting?
love it, dude.
Oh.
Are you going to talk about this on About Last Night?
Great segue.
What's About Last Night?
It's a podcast I do with Brad Williams, who is a dwarf.
Brad used to do the
Are you allowed to say
podcast.
dwarf?
Yeah.
I think it's little
What are you supposed
person.
to say?
I don't know.
I believe it's little person.
LP. Yeah, LPs. I actually learned that on Mad TV.
Well, dwarfism is what he was what
He
he was
said
born
little
with.
person. Like,
Check.
I mean, little person, I guess. I mean, yeah. But dwarfism is what what he has.
I don't think dwarf is offensive. But
It's
Brad
not
used
at
to do a podcast. I was on the same podcast
it's
network
not
as
at all
him.
it makes me cringe when you say it. Like, it
Dwarf?
seems offensive.
No.
Yeah, it seems offensive.
He actually
no?
almost prefers that.
No. So bad. It's to me.
All right.
This hand is offensive. Who's it on?
How many dwarfs do you think?
I worked with all of them.
Right, every single one.
Check.
That was like the running joke, was that if you couldn't think of a joke, was to add an LP, a little person, to the sketch.
No, we didn't do that.
Well, I didn't work there the same time you did, but there was plenty
Like second raise,
in
yeah.
my era.
I worked with every wrestler
What is it
and
around?
every dwarf of the era.
Oh, no. I worked with the wrestlers. Your career came out. Wrestlers, remember Brian Hart?
Of course.
Did you work with Peter Dinklage on that show?
No.
Not
Can
Peter
we not say
Dinklage.
the D word, please, around?
Dinklage?
Dinklage
Wow.
is allowed by CBS Sports.
Okay. To me? No.
Now that I've gotten a taste of how Adam plays, I don't know how I could ever fold ever again. Check.
Wow, dude. You gonna say that,
Too
showing
soon,
that much
bro.
arm hair?
Too soon.
Amir's, I think, yeah,
we're about the
we are
same.
her suit
This
gentlemen.
is like a real version of dogs playing poker.
That was a great show. Was that PAX? Remember PAX? All right.
I do remember
You
PAX.
guys all have
Joe's
hair.
checked his
He's
cut
like
shot again
beautiful,
over to
like-
Adam Ray, who at some
All of us
point
have
will
hair,
act. I
except
promise
for
you, maybe.
I have more hair than Yoshi.
Check to you, Adam.
I'm gonna check.
Adam checks, all right. I check again. I'm not sure Adam's bluffable.
I love Adam's faces. Like,
He's expressive.
Let me think about this one.
Yeah.
Don't know what makes it straight.
You could see why he was cast in Game Over, man. He's just a very...
Is that a real reference?
It is, yes.
Game over is
Mike,
what?
if you could just IMDb me before we hang out.
I feel like you're gonna do it for me in the conversation.
Oh, no, my career's over. I'm gonna fold.
Don't fold, don't fold, don't fold.
That's amazing.
Because you might win. I have queen high.
Yeah, you can't fold this late.
You can't fold. There you go, you have ace high, you win.
I mean, are you
You almost folded a winning.
I can't let him do that.
God,
that was sweet of you.
darn it.
See, I take
You don't get
I take
the
care
game
of my
poker.
guests. Maybe Adam will look at my stand-up reel. Tiffany, have you sent my stand-up reel to your pal Danny Zucker yet?
Yeah, Joe, because I've got nothing better to do than try to advance your career. It's not like I'm here at the Gardens Casino multiple days a week hosting the Gardens Poker Night live stream from 5 to 9 Pacific, where folks at home can watch live celebrity and high-stakes poker action on twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. Poker Night Live is brought to you by Kimosabi Mezcal, and we'll be back after this.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
Last time I played poker was in Iran, and I came in 1986. I was 5 years old, and the game was a little different. It was hard to hear. There's bombing from the Iraq War and whatnot, but it was a tough game. It was a rough game, and I just know I won a few marbles, and that's it, so it was a good time. So this should be interesting, playing again. I was looking forward to playing, and may bring back some memories. Maman, alon miam!
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino. This is Poker Night Live, Hollywood home game, sitting down with stand-ups, and I would just like to assure CBS Sports Network that we all stood for the national anthem before the game, okay? I would like to ask Amir K why a Google search for him autocomplete says Amir K traffic court. Have you run into problems with the law?
I gotta get going, guys. How'd that bit work? Did it work out?
Did you wink?
No, I didn't.
You forgot to wink
that's
first.
a stand-up bit, I guess. Is that the first thing that comes up?
Yeah, that's your autocomplete.
Wow.
Too cute to be pulled over.
Thanks.
That beard.
Thanks, Nicole.
But once they get a look at the name of that license,
There you
they
go.
got some more questions,
But
don't
then they get a stutter step and they go like, but that smile.
That's it. You get away with the smile. I like where this is going.
He throws in the wink, and then it's the handcuffs.
Call or fold or raise? I will call.
Call it or one nickel.
Is that your
You call,
most
you
famous
put
bit?
money in.
I mean, it's one that has some views, yeah.
Oh boy.
Amir, can you do part of the bit?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
One of my favorite bits. Can we edit in a sound effect?
Yeah, if you don't mind, if we get a punch pound,
a punch sound?
punch.
Do you do a punch?
Are you raising your
sound effect on
I
stage?
don't do it, but it's a long
blind.
bit. It's like a 7-minute bit, but it's
Okay.
online. You can check it out, and you can also see me at the Irvine Improv.
Oh, that's coming up. Don't blow that yet.
Now I'm just
It's to
gonna
me.
like this for the whole
What is
fucking
it?
show.
25.
Oh, 25.
I saw my face.
What do you got there, young Adam Ray?
Who knows, man?
Okay. All
My
right.
stepdad knows. George, what up?
What up, George?
Seems to be an unhealthy obsession with Adam's stepdad.
What do you think he's got, George?
You're a little Ryan Seacrest with your eye contact with the camera.
Is that it?
Funny Ryan Seacrest story. The first time I was ever on TV was on a game show called Click that only aired in Washington, where I grew up. It was actually filmed in Tacoma, south of Seattle. And who was the host?
Ryan Seacrest?
David Duchovny. No, yeah, Ryan Seacrest. And literally 3 years later, he's hosting. He's like, I'm American Idol, and I was like, that's the guy from Click.
He did afternoon radio here first, and I was like, I really like this guy.
All the way through the radio.
He really made you feel like you were a friend.
You know what?
Check, prime or raise?
I stand by
rate.
this. He's incredibly good at what he does.
It's you and Amir are the only two players.
Ryan and Lisa.
It's a really
Right.
hard thing to do, what he does, and he's very good at it. Like
So
I
Ray will
stand by him. I
C-bet
don't know him at all.
his gut shot to
I
Broadway.
don't know him, but Ryan Seacrest is insanely good at what he does.
I agree.
We got ourselves a game here, kids.
There's the nuts for
The
Adam
best of
Ray.
friends. I just want Adam to keep winning so he keeps stacking his chips like that. That's
I don't know how.
It's like the hoarder's version of a poker player.
it's like
Multiple
it's like
string bet in order, but I think we're going to allow it.
I'm so good at this game.
What is it? 40. It's 40.
I'll take a sip.
Oh my God, you're insanely frustrating.
Yep.
All right, we'll see your 40.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I'll see your
All right,
40.
so bet
Adam.
of 40 and a call. Pot is going to be up to 175 going to the river. Amir drawing dead.
He wants a $5.
Adam holding the nuts.
Come on, River.
Hey, River.
Oh, baby. Woo! Oh, did I? Was that?
Huh?
That could be called a tell. Uh-oh.
Adam's
Someone
bet
is
20
going
to
to be-
25, 45,
Keep going, baby.
60. Adam's betting
supposed to do it on
Adam's
the
betting
rules.
How many
75.
rules have been violated?
Adam's betting
How do we...
not.
What? My dad would say, in Vegas,
All right,
they
whatever.
chop your hands off.
That's crazy.
Oh, I love your dad.
The thing is, Amir
Nicole,
doesn't
am I
know
not
that's a
committed?
string bet, so I'm going to let it fly. I'm going to allow it.
Wait, that was a string bet?
Yeah, so technically, you're
That
supposed
was
to
a
make it
string
all
bet.
in one motion.
Oh yeah, dude. Whatever the first thing he was.
You
I'll
do
go
it
with
on
that.
this side of the line.
What are we playing in
You said
Beirut?
earlier that.
No string bets.
Did you say Beirut? What do you?
Yeah, we're gonna
What
we're
is it?
gonna pull back the.
1982?
Oh, see, there you go. That's all you can do.
It's what is it?
So
Because of the
wait,
string
hold on a
bet.
second. No, you're gonna do the whole thing. It's fine.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
he said
to
earlier
make it
that it's
exciting.
going to be.
But
But
we're
now
gonna
we
let
know
you
that's
know.
what would
So
happen.
what you're supposed to do, right, is do it all in one motion. Because what happens is, cheaters, they'll put out a few chips and then see Amir's reaction, and then when they see he doesn't like
I'm
it,
not
they'll
doing
start
it.
putting
You're
out more
watching my eyes. I was focused on the
Of
chips.
course,
I know,
but there's a rules in place
but
for that
that's
reason.
okay.
We're gonna let
Yeah, I
this one
get that.
fly.
Okay, great.
Everyone at
I
home
don't
can
know
learn
what he's
something.
got.
It's educational.
This is
How much is that?
important.
100.
Let's do it, dude.
Go
Uh-oh.
in, man. Come on.
The Gardens
We're friends.
Casino is a very friendly poker.
Let's see what he's talking
We got
about.
bowling in the background. We got
Best play in LA.
$60,000 bet, beat
I mean, this
jackpots
is-
every hour.
No, this is impossible
Tell me your
because he's got a
opinion.
straight.
Right now.
Think you got it straight.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one
Yoshi's
question.
like,
though.
I just
Do
like to
you
play,
think Adam
really.
knows what a straight is.
That's why I'm so
Guys,
confused.
there's no crosstalk. We don't do crosstalk right now. We
Why
just
not?
bet Because we don't. That's not how.
But I want to know.
You've met the co-host, Nicole Sullivan.
By the way, I'm whispering here.
By the way, your whispers can be heard.
Celebrity Poker Showdown Season 1 champion
is it.
Nicole Sullivan to you. There's the call.
Oh, it's 20 more. I'm out.
Win. You gotta call it. It has to actually match the
Okay.
exact height.
So do we stop after this?
That's it. You
Well,
show
for
your
now.
hand now. You've been called, so you have to show your hand.
What do you have?
Right?
He doesn't see.
All
what
right,
you have,
guys,
you
let's
show.
see.
Flip them? At the same time or one at a time? Me first? Yes.
That is a straight. That's Broadway straight.
Oh, so, I didn't think you had it.
Solve
I'm
myself.
so
He had
dumb.
it either.
Like, what a dumb hand to go
Oh, where's my? Oh,
You got that one.
soup's on. I'll let the
in.
audience
I lost
say
the
it.
soup there, dude.
Soup Plantation.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Adam, that was horrible.
I don't know what just happened.
I just saw
By
him
the way,
playing.
good hand, good hand, good hand.
Yeah.
Look, now I have to.
We did not think that.
I didn't
We bet
either.
our money on him.
I know. That's what I wanted.
Now
you
I have to
think.
give Amir his consolation prize. So if you guys are in Southern California, you gotta go check him out. Amir, there it is, June 16th at the Improv in Hollywood and the 6th through 8th at the Improv in Irvine.
Yeah, if you
What
want
if I just had you put out
I need the
dates
money,
about
I
my non-existent?
You can find me at Whole Foods on July 14th.
Or like at the PTA meeting.
Dude, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Are you in the PTA?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet you
Much
crushed
my
Does Nicole
demise.
need to bet?
No way.
Big blind for Nicole, action on Yoshi.
Yoshi under the gun, ace 9. Might feel like he needs to play some hands because he sees how
I used to be a
slow
person until
action has
joined
been.
PTA, and now I'm just.
No, you probably bring a lot of fun to the PTA.
I'm sure. Nope. They don't get me.
They don't?
No.
Is that a
of course
bummer?
not. Yeah, it is.
Because you can't help but not be you and be funny and make
I'm
jokes.
hilarious.
You are. It's just the moms of today don't get you.
They do not find me funny.
Oh,
You don't do the van
wanna
home lady
show
at
up and-
PTA meetings?
I don't do the vacuum lady, no.
Can we get an example of something you might say at the PTA meeting and where the moms just go?
Sure, let me think.
Wait, what?
I mean, I'm trying to go like to a week ago. Like,
Yeah.
It's on me, right? Hold, please.
Poker first for this one.
5-handed here. Ray, rewarded seemingly for slow playing. Got himself the nut flush draw.
Look at you, so cocky.
Action
so cocky.
checks around queen on the turn.
Never play this.
Basically, it's like, well, if we're trying to sell T-shirts, we might as well sell myself because I'm worth more. Like some odd, like, poor joke that they would think is entirely unfunny.
No, but is it one of those things where they think it's funny, but they just on the outside they're like, we can't let other moms see that we find this.
I think I'm funny. There's like one or two moms that think I'm like.
And will they laugh or will they like quietly be like,
They'll like.
yeah.
But I do bits and it's crickets across the room.
PTA bits. There's got to be a whole bunch
Thank
of
you so
PTA
much.
bits that you can put into a coffee table book.
What's happening, Michael?
It's you.
Thank you so much. PTA Bits was my nickname in high school. Now that silence is right.
Throw in the bracelet.
Seems like Michael McDonald has folded
Vancouver. What are we at?
without provocation. Provocation.
There it is.
Ooh.
That's the one everyone was looking for.
So action checks through all the way to the river. Ray makes
I mean-
the side flush.
I have a piece of this, so 25.
Happy
Is your
Hanukkah.
piece bigger? No? Yes? No?
There you go.
And that just happened.
$5.
Because I have bad news and I have bad news.
Oh no.
The first piece of bad news is we have to take another break. The second piece of bad news is that this is it for Yoshi. We've got another contest winner we have got to get in here. Yoshi, it was a pleasure playing with you. I'm going to stick around after the show and play some smaller stakes. If you want to stick around, I'll be here. We do have to take another break. When we get back,
What I love about Yoshi is that he obviously had to pull out his earrings because I see 2 holes right there. He's like, I'm gonna go
Clean it
down.
up.
I'm gonna downscale it. I'm not gonna show up like a.
he can't outshine me. It's time for another break. When we get back, Todd Johnson will be with us. Another contest winner, Poker Night Live. We'll be back right after this.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Welcome back to Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game, where I am sitting down with stand-ups. I'm your host, Joe Stapleton, and our commentators, Jesse Abromowitz. In just 3 seconds, Jesse, what can you tell us about the play so far?
I'm glad you asked, Joe. So when you're playing cash at a short-handed table, the effective stack size that you are considering here needs.
They were supposed to cut off of him after.
How do we know?
I didn't know where I was going with
That seemed a lot
that.
longer.
What if he was just like, they're all dead to me?
Yeah.
I want to
I hope
welcome
they
to the
get in a
table, by
car
the way,
crash.
Todd Johnson.
Todd!
Here.
I couldn't even tell the difference.
You put your fist in the way of the camera. Say welcome to Todd again.
Yeah. Welcome to Todd.
Welcome to Todd. There he is.
Todd Johnson.
Oh, my bad.
Todd's a former law enforcement officer, and he worked in the canine unit, so I've never been happier that things have been
Oh,
legalized
that's
here.
crazy.
Oh, wow.
What's to me?
You worked in the canine?
Yes, I had my own.
I don't think so.
Mike McDonald and I are big dog people.
So is Amir.
I'm a huge dog.
The rest of us hate
Not
dogs.
as much as me, Mike.
I just got my dog a $7,200 surgery.
We do it.
How much?
Fake boobs aren't cheap. How am I doing, Mike?
How's he doing? How's he doing? How's he doing? In the cam right here,
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a bit from the act, Nicole.
Gotcha.
Which you can see at the Irvine Improv.
Yeah, July 6th. No,
through 8th.
June 16th. Oh, no, Irvine. Dude, I'm so confused. Just do a Can I get another drink?
Yikes. Too
Saw
soon.
me, I bet 15.
All right, one story. Let's tell one story.
I love it.
One story.
An old Mad TV story?
He bets 15.
Do you guys have a duo
Nicole
story?
has tons of stories.
I mean, you're being condescending immediately.
Not
when you say
really.
that.
So Joe bets 15 here with the best of it, which is bottom pair. Gets called by Adam Ray, who
Give you a chance.
folded the nuts on the last hand we saw here.
I'm worried that if I tell one, it'll make you look bad. I don't want that.
Mad TV stories.
Call.
All right, so I will say this is the story. So I prided myself on not breaking on camera. It doesn't mean if you break.
Adam Ray gets there.
Wrong, but for
Does
some
he
reason
know
I
it?
said I would not break on camera. The only person that got me to break on camera was Michael McDonald 3 times. And one of them was we were doing a literally sketch.
Just a
Where
pair
it
of
was a pool where kids were diving. And they would splash water in our faces. And when we actually shot it, they splashed so much water on me that I
Do
felt
I get it? Oh, hell yeah.
I was gonna drown. They splashed so much water on you, and I turned around and I could not. You have to watch it. It's on YouTube.
Adam just accidentally won another hand.
All right,
is
you know what?
unbelievable.
Then I'm not talking anymore.
This is
No,
unbelievable.
Nicole, I'm so sorry,
I
but
gotta go on
Adam,
tour.
like I was focusing on her story just so I wouldn't murder Adam.
What's happening? What's happening?
Great question.
Nice
Donald,
answer. That was
under the
supposed
gun,
to say.
first act.
React like
Yeah,
I
you
did.
have to do that. Nice hand.
Nice hands.
Show your
Adam,
hands on the
start going
thing,
all
It's
in.
cut out for
please.
you, isn't it? Oh.
Is it to me? Oh, sorry.
Hey, you win one pot, you think you're all.
No, you can just
Think
tell.
you're Doyle Brunson.
I thought it was to Adam.
All right, I'm gonna bet because I'm on the button, and that's what you do when you're on the button. 35.
Wow.
What's the button?
Is the button the dealer?
Yeah.
Big open here from Nicole Sullivan, and I like
They always use the show
that
the same
Todd Johnson's going to get involved here with Queen 9 suited.
Cracked me up, and it was the Coors sketch where you would play the CEO of Coors, and you'd be like, "What's the secret to Coors? It's the water." And then it would show a bunch of inner city kids playing in fire hydrants.
Sitting on fire hydrants while water's being
Oh my God, I
shot
don't-
through
I
their
don't know that
behind.
one.
And
Do you remember the one where
I would laugh every time.
where Ike
35 to play.
did the golfing thing and Josh, the commentary about like him missing the putt? That's one of the
was really
funniest
fun.
sketches that's been alive on Mad TV.
I kept missing a really close putt or something, right? Was the
Oh.
And then it was based on a guy who lost his mind. Basically.
It's a really funny story.
on a woman who lost her.
I've descended into madness and hell.
How much stuff would you guys pitch or bring to the
35.
writer's room that had happened in real life? You know what I'm saying? Like the way a comic, talks about things in its life.
I think
Nothing.
Like a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Stuart wasn't based on a real person, was he?
It's based on little dark corners of the past.
Sorry. Thank you, sir.
Me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
I remember Keegan saying a couple of his characters are based on real people. I know that 1 or 2 years were, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, you're a Stewart was based on.
Little dark corners of the
Dare I say-
past.
Gary Sinise? Who'd you say?
The son that Michael drowned years ago.
No.
And the souffle falls. Do you remember that story?
I do.
It's my favorite story in the world.
But that one.
Well, I feel
that
like we
one's-
have to
That's
hear
surprising.
it.
No,
We can't
we're
hear
not
it.
going to.
Great, awesome. Love that.
Sorry.
Is there a sketch you guys ever did that you thought was hilarious that just didn't get the reaction live or wasn't received in the writer's room and then crushed when you did it?
Stuart does poker night.
Check.
Where am I? Check.
Michael was so much more involved
All right,
than I
4 to the
was
flop.
in the process.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
He's a writer.
Check.
I'm not a writer.
There was a sketch that killed a table a whole
Check.
bunch of times, and it took them a long time to ever make. And then when they did, it didn't really go over very well. It was called Zombie Birthday Party, and it was just a bunch of zombies throwing a surprise party, and they're all like surprise, and a table it killed just like it's killing right now. Check. Sorry.
2-9 still good. McDonald is up and down. He's going to bet his straight draw.
Do I have to say it before I put it down?
It's helpful.
Raise or call, basically.
50.
Betting 50.
McDonald goes 250% pot here with Jack High.
Whole package, so he can act right and direct.
It's me.
And so that's what you have to deal with when you deal with Michael McDonald. Like, it's
Everybody just fold that?
it's not easy to do that, and he does it seamlessly.
Sorry?
He got to write his sketches in his dressing room, too. He didn't have to deal with all that other stuff. He'd just be like, here's Stewart for this week. Here's Marvin Tikva.
He's good at every fucking thing he does, and that makes me irritated to the nth degree.
This is the part.
And if you lost volume once again there, that was because the sensor was activated for a bad word. Sorry about that.
Complimenting you, so maybe she does it on purpose so the compliment gets totally.
We actually need a break every now and then. Yeah.
I wish I could hate him more. I wish I could.
Let us know when we're back.
Echo. Gonna be a family pot?
Joe,
Yeah, I'm in.
You better raise because I got a shit hand, but I called.
Here we go again. I don't think Nicole knows what swearing is.
Oh, what is it?
It's
You can check or
You
raise.
should raise.
Adam,
you
are
should
you?
raise because I got a shit hand.
Seriously. Nicole.
Nicole, we gotta.
No, you keep saying swear words.
yeah.
Again, sorry for the profanity. If your sound just went mute out of nowhere, nothing wrong with your set.
I'm so sorry. I
You got a
didn't.
poop hand.
It's okay. That's why we're all laughing.
This makes for great TV.
Makes for great silent television.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, me. Double Jameson Rock.
Charlie Chaplin and Nicole Sullivan play the next. What?
Unfortunately,
I'm so sorry. I didn't. That was not my intention.
It's okay, Nicole. Don't worry about it. Before I act, I do have a question for Tiffany. Tiffany, which of Michael's characters from Mad TV was your favorite?
Ooh, having to choose between the depressed Persian tow truck driver and Marvin Tikva is a tough choice. It's like choosing between your favorite child. But not a tough choice is what my favorite Kimosabi mezcal is. It's the best mezcal, it's the right choice, and it's our trusted friend here at Poker Night Live. And we're back after this.
Poker Night Live is brought to you by our trusted friend, Kimosabi Mezcal. Why settle for tequila? Step up to Kimosabi.
Name is Todd Johnson. I'm a retired law enforcement officer, and I was playing your website and entered the contest and won. It's a bucket list thing to do. That's why I put my vacation on hold, because we was going on vacation. I put it on hold to come out here to play and enjoy this. To the folks at home, I mean, I don't know, this is exciting. I mean, I'm thrilled to be here, to actually get a chance to sit down, be on TV, and play with people that I've never played with before, and just have fun. I love the Poker Night in America app. Download it.
Welcome back, my babies. Wow. Everybody loves Todd. You guys, he can't get you out of speeding tickets, okay?
Nope.
This is Poker Night Live. I'm Joe Stapleton. We're at the Gardens Casino in Los Angeles playing low-stakes poker with stand-up comedians and our newest Poker Night in America app contest winner. You guys should have downloaded the app. Todd Johnson is here. Todd, are you at all worried about being on the show since your name has obviously been assigned to you by a handler from Witness Protection, Todd Johnson?
No.
Yeah, what's your real name, man?
Can't say it, man.
Can't say it. I want to know that.
You guys you guys went deep voice. Both of you like, what's your real name? You guys went deep voice.
By the way, Todd, we won't be in an improv group anytime soon. I was like, what's your real name? You were like, don't know.
No, man.
All right, and scene.
All right, I'm calling. We paused the action during the break, guys. That's right. We thought this hand might be a fun one.
And if it isn't, wow.
Yeah.
What a miscue.
Miscue.
So 4 players have put in a total of $15 here. 2 fours is the best hand.
Oh, is another Nicole.
Oh,
Word over
what
there.
am I doing wrong all the time?
Everything?
Fine.
Queen 10, 8. Todd Johnson, top pair. Adam Ray, gut shot.
He's very excited.
Here comes shaky hands Adam. Splash.
And if anyone swears at this table, CBS will be censoring those profane words. So if your volume just ducks out of nowhere, no need to adjust your sets. It'll come back momentarily.
Oh, Todd's in. I meant to say was my Yankee Doodle.
Easy. Amir.
Sidewinders.
Son of a
Tuesday.
gun.
Todd, you still in?
I'm in.
It's Todd and Adam.
So Adam is bet here with his gut shot. Hits second pair.
Shush.
Oh, there
Don't
we
you
go.
say it.
I don't know.
you
I've
dare,
not seen his
Martha.
hands.
Stepdad's watching.
Obviously, second pair is dead
You,
for
sir.
Adam Ray, as Todd has a straight.
Todd was like, I can't believe I missed a family vacation for this. Wow. Adam, slow bet.
My kids hate me.
I raise.
Whoa, it's a raise.
Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, Todd.
Uh-oh, Todd coming in hot.
Todd, what's happening? Todd,
What's your wife's name, Todd?
Jennifer.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
would Jennifer
Jennifer's
approve
bringing
of
home a new
this?
pair of shoes.
Todd
Get your fits
Johnson.
ready.
Would Jennifer approve of this?
Can't say whether or not I like or dislike this raise because we really have no idea how Adam Ray plays or what he's
How
thinking.
much is that?
Yeah.
It's a stack. It's probably 100, I
I
bet.
don't know, Adam, are you playing backgammon? Look at his bet.
It's 100.
It's the
Save it
same
for the
amount of
everybody
you would
problem,
put up.
What dates are those? July 6th through the
Put them on
8th?
the screen with that great font.
100 to you.
Great.
That's nothing for Moneybags Ray over here.
Is that 100?
No, I don't know, man.
It's getting there. It's getting to 100.
Is that
That's
100?
too much
Todd,
now.
please take his money.
Because you got
Please
30
do
out
it.
there already.
Oh, Todd,
please take his money.
Let's
Todd.
Sarah handle that for you.
We have more
Thank you,
stuff
dealer.
to come, boys. That's what's unfortunate about this.
Thank you for putting up with us. And by us, I mean Adam.
Just tip her. Just
Oh,
tip her when
Todd,
you win.
please tell me you got something great there.
Oh crap!
I mean,
I don't like this. I don't like this situation at all. I'm spinning
Bad
the
card
chair away.
for Johnson here,
I'm done.
but it looks like
look
Go another
at that
stack,
stair.
baby.
he's probably just going to snap call whatever this is.
All right, all
We'll
right.
find out what that stack is.
Whatever that is.
Well, that's good though. You learned not to string bet. 80.
It's like
Nicole, what do
180.
you-
Whoa, that's a raise. That's a raise to 180.
Todd has found the most thinnest of values here, raising with the bottom end of the straight.
Todd! Todd, why do you do this to me?
Todd, take his money, please. Take his
We were
money,
best
please.
friends.
You gotta go.
Oh my God, is he going to get paid off?
You want to call?
$1 million.
10,000.
It's a
80 if you
million
want.
It's 100.
dollars.
You want to call?
Stay
It's
in.
80. You can raise. You can also fold.
It's 100, James.
Oh, sorry, it's 100. Sorry, it's 100. Excuse
You
me.
can fold. You can do 100 to stay in.
I'm gonna see.
Oh my
What is it? 100?
That's a call. Yep. But you owe a little bit more.
I'm gonna raise.
You can't raise.
Oh,
can't
you
do it.
raise.
I can't raise.
Once you say see
Yeah,
it,
once
Yeah.
it's there, you can't do it.
You can't string
I
bet.
guess.
we gave him his free.
I want to say some
I think
sick
it's gonna
leveling, but that's definitely not
I
happening.
think
Is that
so.
it?
Let's take a look. Yep.
Oh, son of a.
That's the low end of the straight with a 9.
Do you have the high straight? Do you have the ace straight?
Yeah, the ace
Do you have
9.
the ace
King,
straight?
queen,
Right.
jack.
Turn your cards
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
dude.
Just turn your cards over.
Oh no.
Oh.
I mean.
Not at all. I mean, what are we doing here?
What
Wow.
You say goodbye to your chip.
Yeah, but kind of. You know. You need how much more?
He needs a, she needs
Welcome to
100
Poker
more.
Night Live, Todd Johnson. There you go.
Look.
Hey, you gotta tip Sarah
Todd's
for
a
putting her
married
through
man with a mortgage. I'm trying to help him out.
Todd, great job, man.
He's on vacation with a fake name. I'm trying to help him out.
Congrats, Todd.
Yeah, way to go, Todd. Look at Yoshi wishing you.
Yoshi has been rooting so hard against you. What is that? What happened?
What do you mean what happened? I'm trying to have
Yoshi,
some fun.
you played your game too.
I think you're fun, Adam.
So that's what happens, man.
thank
You
you
go on
very
a lucky
much.
streak, and then all of a sudden
Appreciate
people expect things from me.
Can I grab one more, please?
Oh my God.
I think the start of your lucky streak was you getting lucky that Nicole folded that hand, because I don't think you had it.
Adam.
Yes, sir.
The only reason why he got emboldened
Yeah, you have to.
is because I folded that hand.
It's to you, Adam.
When Yoshi sees this, and sees that he didn't win more money off Adam with King 10 versus King 9, he's going to be kind of upset.
Put the sunglasses on the hat. Now. Like you roll to the beat of a different drum, and I want to be on
He
board
just
with
had a
that.
better hand than you
Just
did.
one chip. There you go. He's
That
like,
king
he's
came
like, come on,
out.
let's go. Let's get the next hand. Give me some cards.
That was a lot though.
The king came out, that scared me.
Yeah.
Because I thought you had the ace.
Yeah, me too, man. Todd, how that wasn't the biggest pot you've been a part of, was it?
No.
He just started the game.
No, but I mean in general, like in his
life.
poker career.
I mean,
No.
What's the take us back?
2 million.
Take us back to 1990. Pearl Jam had just come out with Daughter. You were sitting at home being like, Todd Johnson's a good fake name.
The tattoo was fresh.
That's right.
Yes.
I wonder, was the tattoo for being undercover?
That is such an undercover.
No. The tattoo is actually because I got divorced from my ex-wife.
If you want to
And you had to do something crazy.
Yes.
So you did barbed wire?
Yes.
Yikes.
I know what I'm doing.
No, but Todd, seriously, what's the biggest pot you've been a part of?
It hadn't been real big. I think 1,500.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for me, yes.
What is it, to me?
No, it's to me.
Check or bet? Or what is
He's
it?
shit talking you. Don't.
I mean, you've already
Don't
bet
let him get in your
by virtue of the blind, but now
your game, dude.
Adam's
Oh, so
in
he's
more.
coming in hot.
Before, okay, go ahead, Amir. You can fold. Before we get back over to Todd here, everybody's been getting their plugs in tonight. Tiffany, why don't you plug yourself?
Thanks, Joe. Fans can catch me on their screens every Thursday and Friday live at 5 Pacific hosting Gardens Poker Night, sometimes jumping in the game. You can watch from anywhere at twitch.tv/PokerNightTV. And if you can't remember that, just visit GardensPokerNight.com for show info, player lineups, and game replays. We'll be coming back to tonight's poker game right after these messages.
How would you like to play against the pros on national TV? Download now to play and win. It's absolutely free to play.
When you say I'm very good friends with Michael McDonald, I feel like you're misunderstanding our relationship. It is a cantankerous one. It is like two old people that have been unfortunately married for so long. They stayed together for the kids, then they got lazy, then one of them got injured. It's like we can't get away from each other, and we're stuck, and we're both mad about it. My poker resume compared to the rest of these, I guess we'll call them players, is that I'm a winner. Okay. I know how to play. I know how to win. I've done both. I will do both tonight. Oh, the contest winners. I'm so happy they're here so I can take their money. No, I will not take it easy on them.
Welcome back, my babies, to Poker Night Live Hollywood Home Game, where this week we are sitting down with stand-up comedians. We're calling it that because Nicole Sullivan was a last-minute addition after Chris Moneymaker's flight was canceled, and I wasn't sure if CBS would let me call it Mad TV Alumni Night. Nicole, to my knowledge, you do not do stand-up comedy.
I do not. Oh.
But
Seems like a horrible way to make a living.
Cut to us. Cut to us. Cut to us.
We do have a bit.
Cut to me not making a living.
Sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
thank
We
you
have
so
a big
much.
hand happening
Thank you.
here. Nicole, you wanted to talk about Blackish for a second?
Thank you.
Yeah, Blackish, great show. I play the white racist neighbor.
Excellent. So my good.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's not excellent that I'm racist.
No, it's excellent that you have a job and you're on TV.
I have a job. Blackish is a show that crosses all the boundaries, pushes every envelope, and I am honored to be part of it.
Explains why you've sworn so much on tonight's show.
Why is this all wet?
Because
Why
Funny you asked that.
Adam Ray.
Let's see, where's
Adam Ray
Ray?
takes-
Nobody
Make
can
it
figure
Ray.
him out. Are you saying make it Ray?
No, he's Adam A. Ray. The
You're back,
Moneymaker
Adam. Look,
Ray.
you're back.
You're
Back
back,
in the
dude.
game. I've got laundry money.
Do you still
Your
do
cards,
Family
Adam.
Guy also, Nicole?
I do.
You're
I
welcome.
mean, you know,
I do what I can, pal.
Hey.
Yeah.
I have one recurring character, and the rest is.
What is the current recurring character? Because originally it was the Brian's girlfriend, right? Like way back in the day.
I keep tipping.
I don't know, but the one, it's Mort's wife,
Oh, nice.
the Jewish.
Look at this.
What?
Look at
So you're blackish and Jewish.
Blackish Jewish, says the Irish American.
They're good.
Covers all aspects.
Yeah.
So the action's on me to start. What are you guys talking about down there, huh? What's happening?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're not supposed to have side conversations.
I'm just curious.
Dude, Amir and I started together at the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood.
Yeah,
And that's what
that
we were
place is closed
reminiscing
now.
That's what we're reminiscing about.
The first time we hooked up, man, I'm telling you, it was behind the.
Mike McDonald, 8-7 suited here. Action's on you, Mike.
Where's the axe?
To me?
My second time ever doing stand-up was at the Ha Ha in North
Dude, the Ha Ha
Great
is
club.
responsible for, people sleep on that as an integral part of stand-up comedy. But Michael, you've never performed there, right?
Where?
The Ha Ha.
Ha Ha
I don't know what it
Cafe,
is.
right?
Never heard of it.
In North Hollywood.
Nope, never.
Yeah.
The original location, they moved it now, right? Like
It
it
seems
was,
like
yeah,
Michael
they
has
moved the club
raised to
down Langford
15
Town.
with
Yeah,
7-8 suited. I like it.
It's a good club. Good place to see some stand-up. That's
I
The Ha
honestly,
Hut, is that?
Ha Ha
It's not-
Cafe, I think.
No,
is
the
what-
Hut's down the street. That's a totally different place.
Yeah.
It was a strip club that closed down due to a fire.
Not to be confused with the Ha Ha Hole.
Is it? Oh,
Yikes.
Which
Did you
is
say
the-
that?
No, I thought it was the Ha Ha Hut. I thought.
no, that's the Pizza Hut. You're confusing that. You
The pizza with a really funny server.
I get your bet. 50.
How many huts are there?
There's a 3-bet
Well, nobody had
from
pizza
Nicole
stuff,
Sullivan,
so I'm not
250
sure.
with
What a
two
great
10s.
show. Let's
Todd
talk
Johnson
about
behind her with
great,
two
pizza
4s.
slogans. Little Caesars, pizza. They're just like, let's just say what we got, say it again.
Pizza, by the way, is
It's the
the
best.
best.
What is Domino's slogan?
Domino's, I think, is.
It's
hey,
like,
man.
hey, we got the O's.
Show's starting there.
Oh, it's starting over there.
Oh,
Joe just caught himself on camera and
I'm
he
out.
I just
Fell
want
in
to die every time I see myself on camera. Oh
Joe,
my
that
gosh.
wasn't your character, by the way.
So do we.
So it's
It was
me.
like if I got accepted
35
in the
more.
Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chip Potworthy.
Chip Potworthy?
That's his name, Chip.
All right.
Chip
I have
Potworthy.
to say this only because of what you just said, but I made this sketch a long time ago. Where it was
You
a
need
fake
to-
movie
that's
trailer
the
for a
10th
guy
You need 35 to stay in.
called Jeff Pottsworthy, where it was a kid. It was Jeff Foxworthy's like alleged son that was trying
Please
to
don't get away
like,
from the side,
rip off
that's all
of his
I
talents
ask.
by doing like
Just go, yeah,
those
thank you
types
so
of-
much.
Like
Oh
you
my
know
God.
you're a redneck, but it's like you know you're a pothead when like you think
Anyway, it's on you.
you know, and then insert joke.
This is a movie,
It was a fake movie
a
trailer.
motion picture. Oh, okay. Not something you're pitching around town.
No.
How about
Pretty
Jeff
sure
play
he
your
just
hands
turned
worthy?
those cards all the way over.
about
Might
that?
still be debating a call.
Cut to him here.
I think they're already here.
They're everywhere but you.
50 to you, Adam.
Dr. Seuss. All right.
Another two-handed peel.
Adam, you have 21. Please stay.
Clock.
Christ's sake.
What's it to me?
It's
Any day
35
now.
to stay in if you'd like.
Adam, you're exhausting in this game. You're exhausting.
Another two-handed peel.
The audience.
Oh, Adam's Uber rating went down, as a matter of fact. He's doing so poor.
If there's any way I could thumbs down
Hey.
in every possible way, I would.
That's so funny.
What does it feel like when all the people watching CBS
Let's
Sports
do this,
simultaneously
Adam.
swipe
Let's do
left?
this.
Nicole
Well, I think
v.
they can-
Adam.
Because guess what? I have a hand.
I think they can feel.
Ray hits his ace.
Wait, everybody does.
Oh, I love that.
Is it weird that I brought this small TV and I'm watching?
Full checks,
I'm
Adam.
not even, I can't even deal with this motherfucker.
Wow, I gotta go.
I never would have thought, honestly.
And if your volume just went dead again, tell you what,
Amir does not want
it's
to
another curse word, and the sensor picked it up. So don't adjust your sets. Just stay tuned. And sorry.
It's my fault. I have two kids. They are 8 and 11. I'm a good mother.
Where's the restroom at?
They're 8 and 11. I'm a good mother. I don't
thank you.
curse in front of them.
We've got a big bet here from Adam. We're gonna find out what Nicole is gonna do
He's
later because we need to take another break. Go to the bathroom now. Go to the bathroom now, and not when the comedians are on stage. You will get called out. Back after this.
Slit your...
Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live Hollywood home game, where tonight's game includes 2 Poker Night in America app contest winners, 3 professional comedians, and 1 guy who has spent hundreds of dollars on comedy this year buying tickets to his own shows. Your host, Joe Stapleton.
Look, those are bringers, okay? I have to buy the. You don't understand how it works. Thank you, Tiffany Michelle. Thank you. Let's keep playing some poker. Adam Ray here has bet $80 on the flop. Nicole swears McGee Sullivan still involved here.
I want to apologize.
I want to.
I want to.
What are you gonna do?
Fold. She's gonna fold.
Good
Adam, can you show
fold.
this hand? Can you show it?
Adam.
Show this hand, Adam.
Show it. Yeah, you're allowed to.
You're allowed to.
There it is.
There
top
it
pair.
is.
You didn't have top pair beat, did you?
Nope.
Good fold, Nicole.
Nope.
I did have a question for the comedians at the table. When do you actually get to call
But also
yourself?
bring Adam in.
Right, no, and Adam.
Mike. I love.
You included me. When do you get to call yourself a comedian? Because a lot of people, professional poker player, they say it's when you're paying all your bills from playing poker. Is it the same for comedians?
No, you do one open mic, man. You're a comic. You're a comic for life.
I'm sure everyone has a different answer. I mean, I remember the first time that Chris Rock popped into the Comedy Store on a Bringer show that I was on, and I went on Facebook that night, it was 2 years in, and posted, I opened for Chris Rock tonight. And that to me was like, I'm making it, so I could show people back home that I was doing it. And guess what? I wasn't a comedian yet, I was 2 years in. Just because you've done like 100 shows, I don't think makes you, but I think, it's relative to everybody. You said what, getting paid means maybe that you have become one?
For like professional poker players, it's like, you call yourself a professional poker player when that's how you pay your bills.
Right.
That's so much harder for comedy, right? Like you don't, from what I understand in comedy, you go like years and years and years making
What's
nothing, and
crazy
then all of
is
a sudden you're there.
This $300 is the most I've ever made on any gig. And so I can I
Adam
consider
Ray
myself
is
a
stacking
poker player?
chips. I'm really not sure what he's doing.
Because technically you're
Let's see
down
what you do with this next bet, which is yours, by the way.
Let's ask our guests.
Adam,
what do you do for
it's Amir. Action's on you, Amir.
They don't
There wasn't a lot
Yeah.
of progress in that
listen to
stack.
anything I say. Because I'm a woman. They don't listen to anything I say. What do you do for a living?
I work security for a nonprofit organization.
Oh, wonderful. And security by like...
Worst interview ever.
You've got a gun or you've got a bat or what's happening?
Hey, Barbara Walters, would you cue it down with the questions over there?
I went so hardcore, I went right in.
You jumped
What do you
right in
got?
there.
I did, I did.
What do you
That is a
do?
great question, though.
Yes.
What is
What do you
your
have?
stigma?
Just my knowledge and experience as
Nicole,
being
action's on you.
a retired law enforcement officer. I
So
just
you
use
work
it.
for the something PD?
Yeah, I work for 3 different PDs.
Okay,
Dang.
good. I love that.
Todd, you are quietly an OG at this table, aren't you?
No.
So you put your life on the line numerous times.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Yeah,
Not like
yeah. No, I
Todd, would
will
you mind
call it
pepper
that.
spraying me in about 20 minutes?
that is the worst, I will tell
But
you.
you're young.
Wait.
Oh, pepper spray's the worst.
Todd Johnson flops the
Worse than
best of it,
Caesar?
pairing
Worst
his
bubble date
jack.
ever.
Oh, pepper spray's worth the taser.
Well,
What do you got there? Is that 15?
Yes. The taser.
They
just
cut away
locks
quick.
you
You
up.
guys cut away
Pepper
quick.
spray is in the eyes and everything. It just, my instructor, I called him all kinds of names.
When you got pepper sprayed
Yes.
in training, I
Yes.
assume, yeah.
Yes.
10 doesn't change anything, but might be a scare card here.
Spray in your
Johnson
work
still with the best of McDonald.
and
continuing.
you feel badly for the person, or no?
Not
'Cause
at the
F
time.
them, F them, right?
Right. Yeah, not at the time.
Good. I love that.
I'll see one more hand.
Todd was in the K-9 union, so my producer wanted me to ask him if that meant that every year that you worked counted 7 towards your retirement.
I wish,
That's funny.
but no.
I got it.
Todd, how, what do you think about dogs at airports sniffing out people's backpacks?
And especially catching me with that gram of weed I had.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I am
I'll
asking for
donate
that
to
reason.
you.
All right, bet Nicole.
Oh,
A jack
snap.
for Todd.
Snap.
8's for Michael.
Hey,
Todd wins
Silent
another
Michael.
one.
Silent Mike.
Todd sniffed out the bluff, huh?
Silent Mike. Holy Mike.
Thank goodness that show is public domain.
We definitely might not have the rights to that.
Guys, we are closing in on the home stretch, but when we get back, it's your headline act. Not really, it's still just us. Bobby Lee never got back to me. Back after this. Welcome back to the Gardens Casino and Poker Night Live. It's sitting down with stand-ups night. Let's play some more poker before I get bumped for someone way more famous. We are on the river And action's on Adam.
Action's always on Adam.
Action is Adam on quite a bit.
Just relax.
Looks like Johnson's got himself 5s full of 4s here for him.
At-home audience, my hair.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Sarah, I saw
no idea you had long hair under that hat.
Sarah, I saw you picking.
Here comes Todd.
So a bet of 10 and a call, and now Johnson's going to dictate how big the raise is.
50.
Todd Johnson.
Whoever it is.
Todd Johnson with the big stacks. Big stacks Todd. I don't know. I'm trying to be friendly as possible.
Is this to me?
Yes.
Can I take these back? Hey, Todd, if that's your real name. Wait, Todd, before I fold, your fake name.
Don't have one.
Don't have one. Is that sounds ethnic?
Yeah, didn't have one.
Good save, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Dang, man.
Todd.
Good bet.
Next time I fold, you got a
Todd
fake name, man.
Todd.
Todd, oh, look
Todd
at
is
that. Just all you need to know.
Cleaning up this game
That's all
like
you
he
need to
cleaned
know.
up the streets of wherever he's from.
In your face, pal.
I'm 7.
That's all you need to
Yeah,
know.
dude, 3 of a kind? Come on.
No, I had full house.
That was a full house.
Yeah, the full house. What do you?
Full of 3 of a kind. Really.
Hey, you know what? It is what it
Literally
is.
say 3 of a kind.
Hey, Adam, you know what?
Nicole, I just figured out that I was playing poker.
Dude, one time Adam turned to me and goes, "What does
Three
a
of a
2
kind.
mean? What does a 2 mean?"
Honestly, I'll strangle him with his lack of poker.
Yet he's
I know.
Adam kept thinking that the last card was the turn card because every time I got to that point in like the description of how the game works, he would tune out. That was all the
Yeah, I
attention
was
span he
concerned
had.
about stories and stuff.
it's to you boys to.
Oops.
Do you have any good stories from the set of Game Over, man?
Dude, I got so many good
Ooh.
stories.
Here, I'm gonna do this
I once
for you.
rushed the stage with The Price
that.
is Right. When I was high on a weed brownie.
You guys like how we put that up slow on purpose for him?
It was a primetime show when Bob Barker was still hosting. I did the robot behind Bob Barker when he was like, "Tell your pets to get neutered and spayed." Sophomore year of college, 2003, right? I went with a group of my fraternity. You're guaranteed one per. Oh, yeah, you're right.
No,
Nicole goes to me in the middle of the story. What a dope face.
I'm into this story.
What a power move.
Go on, please, Adam.
Yo, so it was.
Just when it's your turn to
You're
act.
guaranteed if you bring 20 or more people to a taping of The Price is Right, you get one person called to the stage, right?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works. If you bring 20 more people.
It's a
I've
bringer.
been trying to get into The Price is Right for years.
That's exactly how many people I have to bring in the belly room to get 5 minutes.
Yeah,
20.
So the one guy we got called at the very end. So he had one shot when he got called to contestants row to get to the stage, and he didn't win. So I'm sitting there with my buddy, and we're like, what a waste of a day, because we got there at 1, the taping started at 4, it was like 2 hours, and my buddy goes, you should rush the stage, whoever wins the Showcase Showdown. And it was a little old lady named Ethel, and a big black dude named Daron.
You're making that up, Ethel
Just
and Jerome.
check her bet real quick in the middle of the story.
Go!
Ethel and Jerome.
I love this.
Go to YouTube. It's on my YouTube page.
I love the story. Check her bet.
It's on my YouTube page.
All right.
I love the story. Check her bet.
And so, check.
There it is.
And so, my buddy pushed me out of my seat, and I rushed the stage, and Daron won, and I sat in his Escalade and did a fake driving thing, and I rubbed his head, and he was like, "You just rushed the stage, didn't you?" And by the way, the security of The Price is Right is so not legit because they're basically off camera, you can't see, but there's a person standing at the top of the stairs, and I rushed the top of the stairs, and then the woman goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "That's my best friend." That's all I had to say.
I went
check her bet.
All right, well, Amir still has the best hand. Improves from Jackson 5s to aces
who
and
is
jacks.
obsessed with gaming as I am, and we went backstage. And by the way, when they do the game, like
I'll
this
allow
person
it.
wins this
Insane.
much.
I'll allow it. Go on.
All right.
It's a little old lady in a room doing the math.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
No, it's not a crazy production.
And she's like, well, hold on, it's 24.
2, carry the 5,
Yeah,
6,
she's carrying the 2 over.
I don't know how to play my
2
cards.
times 4 equals trick to bet.
Crazy. She's in charge of this.
Yeah.
And by the way,
9
she
times
does-
9 equals
she does a
PlayStation 4.
wonderfully good job.
By the way,
when we were
Amir
backstage-
won that hand.
Thank you, dude.
When we were backstage.
Hey guys, while you were talking, I sold a mortgage.
And you won a hand.
All right, sorry.
No,
it's
Nicole,
about
I would love to talk
I'm
Price is
joking.
Right as long as you want.
By the,
I'm
okay,
fascinated
so
by that
then I'll tell you this story.
Was
that
Drew Carey the
me
best
and
choice
Neil
for
Patrick
host?
Harris went backstage, and all the games are like there.
Yeah.
Like, you know that one?
Yep.
all the games from backstage, and they let me, because it's mostly about Neil Patrick Harris, play all the games. We played Plinko.
That was my first question. And
I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna go with it.
Guess what Neil did? 10, he got it, and we
Family pot.
jumped and hugged
Family
each
pot.
other as if we won. Like, you
Publishers
can imagine.
Clearinghouse.
Because we have different, because you have a way
Like
to
you won
play it.
Plinko?
Because everyone has a way to play it. What's your way to play it?
Mine?
I mean,
Oh,
you know, it depends on how you drop it, right? It's all about the follow through.
Well, yes.
My guess is that Adam would play it very slowly.
That's what I'm saying.
5
Also
players to the
methodically
flop
and
here. I think Todd just got in there with 9 deuce because he realizes the caliber of poker happening around him.
And Neil
That's a
had an
personal
idea,
question.
and he got the $10,000.
Of course
He could sell that. He could write a book.
Man.
We hugged each other and jumped.
I
and
bet,
hugged
or okay.
like no one had ever loved
dude.
anything more.
I was out that bad.
Price is Right brings people together.
Does he like poker?
King for 2
That would be my
does.
question. Well,
clubs.
I think maybe I would allow him on the show. If he...
Neil.
Top 2
is-
for Amir, and Adam Ray's got
Yes,
himself
we can get some drinks.
flush draw and wheel draw.
Let's have
I know
some.
we're like a rep, like on the home stretch, but
Yes, we can.
that's to me.
Adam
huh?
Ray?
I'm not
It's on
sure
you,
how
Adam.
I'm allowed to
Mostly
yell.
you
Two-handed
need to
peel.
Take him out at this point.
Not happening.
Yeah, it might.
Rain and
happen.
money maker.
Did you really?
Rain and maker.
On you.
I'm better poker than you are.
You gotta play, Adam.
I'm out, man.
Adam is out.
So
We
Adam,
got- we-
And he folds. All right.
right? Adam, let's
All right.
Amir just won 2 in a row.
Two $20 pots because
was
I
it
don't
me
know how
and
to
you?
bet.
Yeah, I think it might be me and Adam,
Good job, man.
or me and Amir. I don't know.
I think we're all sitting about the
Who
same
do you
amount of
pick?
money except for
Who
Todd.
should I? Who should I?
Todd's
like
kind of came in and
$1,000.
just
Really doing it.
Dude, look at those chips.
taking from
Yeah.
all of us.
Really
If you
Todd's
had to pick
quietly just
someone.
building a house.
Yeah.
What is that?
Literally.
How much you
You
got?
got room for, yeah, you got money for a bidet. Yeah.
Money for a
little
bidet.
bit.
You got bidet money?
He's got over 600.
Can't say bidet.
You can't say bidet on there.
Don't describe.
All right, guys, we have to take one last break, but don't go anywhere because when we get back, we've got a very cool lineup to announce next week. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back, my babies. That'll do it for our show, Poker Night Live, sitting down with stand-ups. Thank you so much to our guests and our contest winners. I really appreciate, all you guys being here. Appreciate all you guys being here for a tight 120. In my eyes, you're all headliners. That's it for us on CBS Sports Network, but the fun never ends at the Gardens Casino. You can play poker here literally anytime. For more poker action, check out our live stream every Thursday and Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Head to gardenspokernight.com or twitch.tv/pokernighttv. And for all you fans of the movie and book Molly's Game, next week we have a real treat for you. It's the actual players from both the West and East Coast versions of the game. That's right. From the legendary Viper Room game, we've got Nick Cassavetes, the director, media mogul, Irv Gotti, Lorenzo, author Andy Bellin, real estate magnate Reagan Silber, and the actual dealer for Molly's Game, Manny Lopez. Folks, these are some serious whales who are usually played at, nosebleed stakes, but somehow we've got them all coming here to play in our 5-5 game. I know it's a long outro. I know. That's it. Until next time, for Tim and Michelle, Jesse Abromowitz, and everyone at Poker Night Live, it's still not over, Nicole. Good night, my babies.